All right, we love having authors on the show today. A local story about the Georgetown area, talking about the Sunset Lodge. Some of you may have heard about it. Lots of really rich history down there. We're going to find out what this
That's right.
book's
We're going
all
to talk
about
a madam. You know, a little house down there where a lot of people knew about this, and a lot of people, I'm sure, went there. I did not go there. I just want you to know that before we start off. All right, David, let's talk a little bit about Sunset Lodge in Georgetown.
Yes. It was started in 1936 by Hazel Weiss, a lady from Chicago, and she ran it for 33 years, from 1936 until 1969. She ran it openly. She almost advertised, for crying out loud. She had a lot of very well-to-do, important people as customers, and I think that's maybe what helped her stay open.
I've heard that for a long time. Now, is the house is on the front of this book. Is the house still there?
The house burned in 1993. The couple that bought the house from the madam went on vacation, and somebody broke in and took the guns out and set the house on fire. So it has burned down.
Wow. All right. Now, how did you come about putting a story together like this?
Exactly.
Well, I was innocently enough, I promise. I was looking for a paper to write for a group I'm in, and I went to my go-to guy, my research fellow, who was the head of the South Carolina Library in Columbia, and I asked him, give me all the books you have published about the Sunset. I'm thinking about writing a story, or writing a paper. And he said, well, David, there are no books about the Sunset Lodge.
Oh, boy.
And he said, but let me tell you a couple of stories. And he told me a couple of stories, and they were wonderful. So I asked the next old guy I saw, do you know anything about the Sunset Lodge? Well, I never went there.
Everybody starts off that way, don't they?
I never went there, but let me tell you a story. So it became a 3-ring binder place to put stories, factoids, and I just enjoyed the whole process. I got to talk to a lot of 80 and 90-year-old men and women, and it was just fun.
I've heard the stories. I've heard all the stories about this now. The house was there from when to when operating?
1936 until 1969.
Okay.
Right.
So from Franklin Roosevelt to Richard Nixon.
Okay.
I know.
Wow.
What if they ever went down there?
Cecil, you're going to have to read the book to find out.
We'll have to read the book and find out. But this is so neat. I've heard this story.
Yeah.
You know, in the '60s, late '60s, I heard everybody talking about it.
Yes.
Said it's in Georgetown. It's it's open. You go on down and see them. I said,
Right.
Really?
Well, the cool thing is, even for what it was, it's awesome to have a book about it because Georgetown has such rich history, and this just adds to the history of the Georgetown area.
It was a really fun research project.
Where can you find it?
You can find it on Amazon. You can find it on Arcadia Publishing. You can find it at Barnes & Noble.
Okay. Sisters?
And lots of places down in Georgetown County.
All right.
Thanks
Fantastic.
a lot. I appreciate it. It's my copy, right?
That's your copy.
Thank
That's
you.
for you.
I'm going to read it and see whose names are in here.
You might find your own. I'm kidding. We'll be back.